Well, you have an open, you had multiple felony charges. They were reduced to misdemeanors. It got adjourned because you had a positive drug test. Then you got in that bicycle accident, got adjourned again. Then you didn't show up. So there's an open bench warrant for your arrest for failing to appear for sentencing. So you need to get arrested. So I can send the police to your house and we'll set the bond very high, or you can walk in the front door. Lori Hines is still your attorney. She can make arrangements for you to turn yourself in.
Can you give me Lori Hines' number?
Yes. Do you have something to write on?
Yeah.
My uncle took the message and he wrote it on the wall. You have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, I don't think he's a Chuck Berry fan. That's a line from Memphis. Long distance information. Give me Memphis.
And welcome to Facts or Frauds.
Good afternoon. Are you Elizabeth Louise Thornthwaite?
Yes.
This is Judge Middleton. This is an old file, 182241OT. You were charged with driving with a suspended license on March 31st of 2018.
That's a lie.
Well,
I was never officially notified. I wasn't officially notified.
All right. You got a ticket and you had a court date, and David Marvin was appointed as your lawyer. And
Now I went to the jail to talk to the chief of police at Three Rivers. They told me they didn't have a chief there. Then I asked for the one underneath him. I can't remember what it is now. And they said, oh, we don't have one of them here either.
Huh? All right, well, let me.
Over this incident.
When did you get arrested? Last night?
I didn't get arrested.
Well, you're in jail. Yeah. When did you get arrested last night?
I don't know what time it was.
Well, where was it?
At my niece's. She hit me in the head. I got a big lump in.
All right. Where was that?
Three Rivers.
Who's your niece?
All
right. So you were a victim of an assault and they found this old warrant for your arrest. Is that true?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay. Where do you live?
I was living with my niece and I was going to leave in the morning. She told me I had to leave, but I was going to leave the next morning. I hadn't even
where have you been for the last? Where have you been for the last 5 years?
Oh, mostly in Kalamazoo.
I don't want to boast, but I know she's a toast of Kalamazoo.
All right. Some of this is very old and it's hard to remember. You got a ticket for driving with a suspended license on July 31st.
What year?
Well, July 31st of 2018.
Wow.
You were driving without your headlights on in the middle of the road at 4 o'clock.
No, that's a lie too.
Yeah.
I was parked alongside the road and I drove about 10 feet and I wasn't even out in the traffic lane. And then I turned my lights on. I wasn't out in the main middle of the road.
Well, all right. They allege that your driver's license was suspended. I appointed a lawyer to represent you, Mr. David Marvin, and I paid for it. And you paid me back by never showing up again. Mr. Marvin had been in communication with Mr. Barnes, who was the Three Rivers City attorney. He offered to reduce this charge to a charge called no valid operator's license. That is a charge which is punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $100. It
He
carries
never
2
took my
points,
driver's license.
but it does not
Stop.
suspend your license.
Sir, I was up north. I got a bunch of mail at my niece's. About 9 letters. I opened 4 of them. But that letter was from Secretary of State I hadn't opened. And that's when he pulled me over and said I was
Okay.
driving illegally.
So do you acknowledge that you didn't have a valid license on that day?
No, I had a driver's license. He didn't even take it from me.
The
I wasn't
Secretary of,
officially notified by the Secretary of State because I had never opened the letter. I was up north.
all right, well, the fact that you didn't open it didn't mean they didn't give you notice.
They didn't.
If you plead
They
to
didn't.
not having a valid operator's license, I'm gonna give you a day in jail and let you out of jail. If you wish to have a hearing on this, I'm gonna appoint a lawyer and set it for a hearing. And if you can't postpone, you can sit in jail. So,
They illegally took my car.
when,
And I
5
did
years
have a
ago?
driver's license. 2018. He legally took my car. He had it towed away. I had to walk over to my niece's. I had my driver's license with me. On the yellow form that he filled out, he said he took me to jail. He couldn't take me to jail because I wasn't officially notified. So I walked back over to my niece's.
All right.
And that's the truth. I didn't go to
The
jail.
prosecutor contends that you were officially notified when they sent you the
I
notice.
wasn't.
Well, everyone
I
could
hadn't
just say, I
opened
didn't.
it.
Well, yeah, everybody
I hadn't
could beat
opened
it
it.
by not having opened it.
Well,
I
how was
didn't
I
open
supposed
it,
to
so
know
I
what
didn't
was
know
in
I
it?
was suspended. All right, I
No, I
don't,
didn't know.
okay. I'm gonna
I
appoint a
think that
lawyer
was
for
a
you.
lie.
Okay,
Three Rivers should give me my car back. I called for a loan. They said, I'm done, $8,000 on that car. They illegally took my car.
okay.
Now
Is
I
that
got
why
bad
you,
credit.
okay. Set a pretty tree trial for November 3rd. Well, we gotta get a special, oh, it's the city attorney, so that won't matter. Is a TR case. Bond is $200, cash or surety. Do you have $200?
Not on me.
All right, will someone post the bond for you?
Does it have to be cash?
Cash or surety
With 30.
through a bonding
What's that
company.
mean?
Through a bonding company.
I got a credit card.
All right, well, perhaps you can use that. I tried to get you out of jail on 1 day's notice, but you're not, don't want to do that. I don't trust you to show up again. You've been AWOL for 5 years. You don't have a permanent address. You just got kicked out of your niece's house and you're still mad about what happened 5 years ago. And you've been
I gotta
AWOL
go
for
back
5
and get my
years.
stuff at my
So
niece's.
if
My
you
luggage
do
is
bond
at my
out,
niece's.
if you do bond out, you're to be here Friday, November 3rd at 8:30. If you don't
That whole
bond
case
out,
is a lie. I
Okay.
wasn't officially notified. I can't read through an envelope.
yes, well, if that were the case, everybody could just say I never got notified because I never opened my mail. So you
I
have your
didn't
own
open it.
interpretation. Yeah,
The
so,
officer had me
okay,
open it in front of him. The officer
Okay.
got it out of my car and brought it into the police car and had me open it in front of him. And then I knew what was in the letter.
very good. All right, we'll have a hearing. The bond actually was 400. I cut it in half to 200. Cash or surety.
This thing
All
get
right.
money off me. This is nothing but identity thing.
Okay,
Identity thing.
all right. I'm
And I
questioning
need
my
medical
own identity.
attention on my legs. I'm
All
in a
right,
lot of
thank you.
pain.
Today was my day.
And so there you have it.
Yep, it all worked out in the end, you see.
And thanks for hanging out with on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications so the next time I premiere a video, you can live chat with everyone else and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And a huge thank you to our channel members Robert Morley, Andy, Chris Kelling, Goddess of Truth, Pedro Whack-A-Mole, Drew B, Shawn OldFart, CW1960, Butcherbird, Pat's Cats, Westside Girl Reacts, Jason Heaton, and Grendel's Rage. Now, if you're still hanging out and you're not subscribed yet, why not? Give it a try. I think you'll like it. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button, ring the bell, and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Till next time, I'll see you soon.